All right, here we go. We got Track, founder of 100K Management, who manages a lot of very important artists these days. YNW Melly, Hot Boy, Deep Grimeyy, who we both have interviewed, and King Von, rest in peace. And we're gonna get into the King Von story later on, but I want to get into your story as well, because a lot of people know you from the Von situation, but your story runs a lot deeper.
Yes,
in
sir.
terms of your hip hop roots. And you actually started out as a rapper initially.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Early, like since I was 16 in high school, it kind of carried me all the way to 23. I'm 20, I just turned 29. So 18 till I was 23, 24, I was rapping, doing music full, like never had work in between my teens, but after 18, I ain't had no job. From 18 to now, just been on the entertainment side, but as an artist first though.
Okay, and the rapping was working on a local level.
Facts.
But you never really blew up internationally,
No.
like some of the artists that you manage.
Yeah.
And you were, on your way to just being a full-time rapper until you met Kodak Black.
Facts.
Okay, so how did you guys even meet?
I met Kodak early, really like right after he dropped Project Baby. He was still kind of like twirling in the city, getting hot. I was still an artist at that time actually, and I met on some like really on some, hey bro, I need a feature. Like this man is tearing up the streets. And at that time, you know what I'm saying, I knew his management, I knew his peoples, and I got in contact with him and gave them, I think it was $500 or $1,000. That's how early it was.
Wow.
$500 or $1,000 for a feature. And he told me, pull up to the hood, like literally on 1800 block. So I pulled up the 1800 block, it was right there. We chopped it up, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I gave him the money personally. And then we locked in. And from there, we've been locked in ever since on just individuals as people type shit, music, business, family, all type of shit.
Right, because you worked on his clothing line.
Yep, that's how the relationship got deeper. Because me and him did the Sniper Gang Apparel together. He came out of jail. That I think it was that third bid. He came out of jail. It was like, hey bro, you know what I'm saying? I know you got a couple companies and stuff. You got a clothing line. Let's do mines together type shit. So we ended up linking up, and from there, just brought revenue, and we got more tight. It just became real close.
Okay, and he really started to blow up.
Yeah.
What was the song? Was it No Flocking that really?
No Flocking.
That's what put him over the top.
Skirt.
Yeah.
When Drake did that in the jet, he was on a private jet. He was dancing in skirt. That kind of. At that time, it was shit. It wasn't really national. It was just more Florida and getting over. So when those things was happening, it was just like highlights, trophies, and just took him to the next level. Especially with the music, he kept being consistent.
Okay, and were you actually his manager at one point or no?
No. I never managed Kodak. Me and him was close through just being homeboys, doing little things now and then, just being someone he could just call on. But we actually worked together on a business together, which is Sniper Gang Apparel, which is the clothing line he got. So he kind of like made me the overseer of that. Put it together with another company, and we were just making money off that together. And that led to just growing the relationships. Right. But I actually managed Jackboy. That's who I started actually doing management with, was Jackboy from Sniper Gang.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really dope how, you start out as a rapper, but you realize at one point there's a bigger picture and there might be a career path that's more lucrative than rapping. Just like how I interviewed Lil Bibby recently at 23, he just abandoned rap altogether and just saw a bigger picture. First with real estate, and then with Juice WRLD and the Kid Leroy and other artists.
Yeah, I just got to thinking like, man, that was around the time. Well, okay, I went broke. Then, what I do? I had started thinking like, man, it ain't no sense to me keep making this money if I don't know what the fuck to do with it. I'm just gonna keep doing it. So I started thinking like, all right, what do most millionaires is made off of what, Vlad?
Stocks.
Real estate.
And real estate.
Stocks and real estate.
Yeah.
So I'm like, most millionaires made off of real estate. Let me learn about this shit, man. So I took some time off and learned that. And so boom, I'm still doing shows, saving like all my money, saving like all my money. And then I look up, I buy some properties and shit, boom. I'm making more money than I'm spending every month. You know what I'm saying? I'm making more money than I'm spending, like more money than my expenses every month.
From the rents and everything.
Yeah, from in my sleep. I don't gotta do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like when it comes to success, as much success will come from knowing when to quit as much as knowing when to keep going.
Facts. And I don't even think, for my sake, I don't think I really quit. It was just more like I'm in a position where it's like, okay, I'm in a scenario where I got the biggest artist on the rise, and then his best friend, day one homeboy, just came home, and he has so much potential and got so much clout and so much things going on because of his best friend. And he started doing music, and I was just more some stuff like, hey, bro, like, I've been around, I know a couple places, you know what I'm saying? You don't have no person with you day to day. And he was like, hey, bro, let's do it. Let's rock it out. I didn't even know what it was to be a management. I didn't say, hey, I'm gonna stop doing music to be a manager. I didn't know what it was. I was just like, man, whatever I could do to help keep this shit going. I'm making money with Kodak. You raw, you know what I'm saying? You doing your thing, like, let's link up. And it ended up changing my life. Cause from that Jackboy situation, it just led to this career path. And now it tumbled onto 100K. Now it's labels, executives, and plaques, and just life-changing. So I wouldn't say quit. It's just more like when you see opportunity and when you see a situation, it may not always be about you. Like if I wanted to be a rapper, I would have made all that situation about me. But me wanting to see a better result for the next person that had way more places than me, because I couldn't get to where Jackboy was at. I didn't have a Kodak. I didn't have that credibility, that buzz that he had. So just utilizing myself and him ended up working out to the long run.